Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Empire 333 here with your Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine love reading. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. I wanted to thank you all for all the comments that I got under my last video. It really helped me, and I really appreciate all your comments and your feedback and your support and liking my videos, sharing my videos, booking personal readings with me. It's greatly appreciated, guys. So let's get into it since we have another video. I feel like I got the answer that I needed, right? So we'll get into this. So there is some one thing I wanted to say when it comes to, before we get into the reading. I was talking about November 20th, and there was a shift that took place that day. So some of you might be feeling discomfort in certain areas of your body, okay? So if you are a healthy person and you don't have any issues, you might be feeling things in certain chakras, okay? And that has to do with the shift. And what Spirit is saying when it has to do with that is that it's preparing you, okay, for some sort of expansion or something new that's coming into your life. Okay, so some of you might have pain or discomfort. So wherever you have it, guys, make sure that you heal that chakra. Okay, so if you don't know what chakras are, you can look them up. There's information about it on YouTube also here, and you could do that. Okay, so if you have any type of discomfort or pain in any area, know that it's because that area needs to be opened up. That chakra has to be opened up and aligned with whatever that's new that's coming in for you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you all are experiencing anything, let me know below in the comments, and I could possibly pinpoint what you have if you don't know which chakra that aligns to. Okay, so let me know if you guys are confused about that. Okay, so let's get into it with my divine feminines here. So this is about going within. This is about you. I feel like a lot of you are isolating yourselves. You're in hermit mode and you're going within, which is great. You're taking the rest you need. Some of you are taking care of yourselves more. It's like you have this ritual that you're doing like every night. You're maybe listening to healing music, things like that, and just quieting the mind, which is so important. And that's what really meditation is. It's quieting your mind, okay? And it's because worry, and it takes out like the worry, the doubts, the stress, okay? That's what meditation is for. It's not really that, you're actually doing anything. It's really you're doing nothing, okay? And you're allowing Spirit to communicate with you, okay? So once you do that, it will open up the gateway. So some of you are having issues with knowing what your messages are when it comes to Spirit. Like, is this a message from Spirit, or is this just a coincidence, or what is Spirit trying to tell me? When you meditate, even honestly, if it's 5 minutes a day, and I know it's so hard for some people, it really is just closing your eyes and doing nothing. Just closing your eyes and just, focusing on nothing. Okay, so some people who have issues, they say, you should focus on like the sound of the clock or the sound of a fan, or what else? Or music. Okay, if you're playing music, focus on the music. However, for others of you who are past that, who don't need that, all you have to do is close your eyes, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And so this is coming up because I feel that for a lot of you, what's happening here is as you're pulling back from the masculine energy, some of you are not making the efforts that you used to. You're not putting your time and energy into it because you think maybe, they got to just get themselves straight. Okay, you know that the masculine energy has been um, in a very unbalanced lifestyle. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you're focusing a lot on your career and what money you are bringing in, which is good, but you also are valuing now what you can bring to a relationship. So some of you who have self-value issues, it's really helping you at this time to go within and kind of do like self realization of who you really are and what are your assets. Okay, what assets you bring into a connection. Some of you are really realizing that you have offered so much um, and you haven't realized it. And if you look at past relationships, or you look at even your relationship with your masculine, it's like you didn't know to the extent of the value that you brought to the relationship. Okay, and it doesn't have to do with money, guys. It could be anything. The love you brought, the encouragement, the motivation, the inspiration you brought to the masculine energy. Okay, and spirit is here trying to balance you out, because some of you feel um imbalance when it has to do with emotions, and it's because whatever healing practice you're doing, when you're releasing things, okay, it kind of like so spirit is saying it's like a reset. So think about it like that, like you're being recalibrated. Okay, when it has to do with the energies that need to leave and the energies that you need to transform. Okay, so as you're doing this, you might feel like emotional triggers coming up, or you're kind of like confused when it has to do with the masculine energy. And spirit is saying it's perfectly fine. Just go with it. Okay. Maybe one day you'll wake up and you'll say, my masculine was a jerk, or you one day you'll wake up and say, but I miss them so much. You're having a very imbalanced emotions, but that's perfectly fine, is what they're saying. This all has to do with getting into balance. This has to do with getting into your feminine and masculine. Okay, balancing that out. And the angel of balance is here is to help you. Okay, and a lot of you do feel like this because it has to do with the moon cycles. Okay, so pay attention to how you feel when there's a full moon cycle. Pay attention to how you feel when there is a new moon cycle. Okay, that has a lot to do with the energies you feel, because some of you are super sensitive. You are empaths like myself, so you will feel not only yours, you might feel your masculine's energy, what they are going through. Okay, because there are energetic cords, etheric cords attached to both of you. Okay, so when it comes to the masculine energy, this has been going on for a long time. The masculine energy, we know, has been very indecisive when it comes to which way to go. And even if you are not connecting with them right now, okay, or not in communication with them, they want to come out of this. Okay, so they want to make a decision. And some of you might think that, oh, they already made a decision that they don't want to be with me. It's actually not a decision, guys. So I feel that the masculine energy is realizing that they've been running away from making a solid decision. Okay, it's like they realize that they've been so confused and they've been scared. It's out of fear. Okay, and what the masculine energy has been doing is blocking their emotions when it comes to the feminine. Okay, and it's like now they know what to do. I know we always get this card. It was so funny. I remember one of the comments, you made me laugh. I don't remember what your name is, your username here, but you said, this looks like my masculine. The masculine is acting like a little girl. Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. So this has to do with someone knowing, the masculine knowing that, they know which way to go. They know which way is the green, okay? The green path, the healing path, okay? And it's like they know that it's kind of like besides all the other love that they have for you, I know this is going to sound kind of codependent, but it's like they know the healing path is with you. They know that. And they've been trying to push that away for such a long time, but now they're realizing, like, I need healing. I really need some deep healing. And that's why I've been so indecisive, because when you don't make decisions, guys, it's because of fear energy. Okay. Especially when it has to do with the masculine, because they've been in this for such a long time. What does that have to do with? It's fear because of decisions they've made in the past. So the masculine energy has made decisions and they've screwed things up. Okay. So think about it that way. When it's like, why can't they just make up their mind to be with me or not? It has a lot to do with decisions they made in the past that creeps up on them every time. So it's like emotional triggers, right? It's like it triggers fear in them because of the decisions they made in the past with the wrong people. Okay. So the masculine energy right now is you know what's so strange? The masculine energy, okay, this is what I'm feeling. They are really focusing on becoming like financially independent, is what I'm getting with this energy. But at the same time, what I'm getting is that they want your support because they know that you're tired of waiting around for them. For some of you, it's like, even if you had been waiting around, I don't know how long you've been, associating with your masculine, but it's more of like, they want your support. Okay. They want your support as they release the fears that they have. Okay. Especially when it comes to meeting you. Okay. Meeting you in this connection is what I mean. Oh, yes. Okay. Wow. Master number here, guys. Hold on. I'm picking cards for the mutual energy between you two, okay? For this reading. All right. Like I said. Okay. So here we have the yin and yang. So this is the perfect balance. Look at that. Master number, like I was saying. So this is about feminine and masculine, yin and yang. This is a mastery number, okay? So both of you are working now on healing the feminine and masculine aspects that you both have within, okay? Coming into balance. And that is the true perfect balance of the universe, okay? Of all human beings. That's when everything aligns together. That's when you both will be in alignment with one another. And it has a lot to do with that, okay? So, and then we got healer of the ages and envy. So what I'm feeling with this, it's not so much a jealousy, but the masculine, I feel, how should I say this? So this is what I'm picking up on, okay? When it has to do with healing, any parts. So some of you are healers, okay, in different forms. And you might not know this, but when it comes to healing, it's like when you both think about each other, it's like you balance each other out. Even though some of you are so different from one another, you might be opposites, okay? But the thing here is that you both can heal each other in certain situations in different ways, okay? Both of you can contribute to the healing. And both of you want to. But the thing is, like, okay, so let me give you guys an example. Let's say the masculine is, I feel like this is more admiration. I'm not getting so much like envy or whatever. It could be envy, but not in a bad way. What I'm getting here is that, like, the masculine loves the way the feminine here, like, knows how to heal. So, like, let's say when they're stressed out or they're angry, they know how to, like, just transmute that. The feminine knows how to transmute that when the masculine is around. Like, they get over it like this is what I'm getting, okay? So you think of it, feminine, all the times that the masculine was stressed or they needed words of encouragement, and you just snap them out of that, okay? And they love that. They admire that about you. And then when it comes to my feminines, you love the way that the masculine has dealt with like certain situations where you feel safe, in a sense, where it could be like, maybe oh, I just got like fixing your car, or like things like that, fixing something around your house or your home. And the other things I'm getting is like how good they are with like calculations or money, what's going in, what's going out. Like, there's a lot of scenarios that are coming up. So both of you are healers to your own respect, but a lot of you have not seen it that way. You've seen it like as, I always heal my masculine, I'm the healer. But you have to realize the masculine is also a healer, okay, in different ways. And some of you might not know because it's more of a rough energy. So even if, okay, so this is what I want to say. I know that some of you have you have this idea of negative energies, like the masculine has been negative when it comes to like, let's say, triggering you. So the masculine has triggered you in certain ways. Maybe they've made you feel less than in the past, okay? But that's not their intention. It's just that the masculine was in such a rough energy, but through what they're saying, they're actually bringing out the power in you. And I know some of you, it's ugly, okay? Like, it was in an ugly way. Maybe they were mean when they said whatever they were supposed to say, but it still pushed you to bring out the best in you. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. So it's kind of like, I'm going to give you one scenario, okay? So think about what it is for you. So let's say the masculine is like, let's say you spend money on something that you shouldn't have, okay, feminine? and the masculine was like, and you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have spent money on whatever that was, and he's like, and then the masculine would be like, genders do not matter, guys. I'm just used to saying he, but let's say the masculine would be like, oh yeah, you're always like that. It's because like you're trying to for example, you're trying to compete with your friends who have a lot of money. That's why you bought that. And they could have said it in a mean way to make you feel like you're superficial or whatever it is. But whatever they said, even though it's in a mean way, it still helped you in some way. Heal something about yourself, okay? So this is what I want to say. I feel that the feminine energies are moving into a space where really they're acknowledging the masculine as a healer too. Because we can't look down on the masculine and think like, oh, they don't know anything or whatever. Spirit is working through them too. I just want to let you know, even if it's in a mean way, whatever that is being said, okay? And I'm not talking about abuse here, guys, okay? If you're being abused, then, that's completely different. I'm talking about certain ways the masculine talk to you, when they have rough energy, what I'm talking about. When they're not soft, when they're rough and they're just straight out and just bold, that's masculine energy, okay? So it doesn't matter whether the masculine is a female or not. Genders do not matter. It's more of like this, like, straight out, no holds barred. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, the tough love energy. That's what it is. And, for those of you who have been following me for a long time, that it's tough love. Like, I give a lot of tough love because the masculine in me, okay, comes out, through spirit, okay? And sometimes I might say things that sound harsh, but it's still real, okay? It's still real love. It's just that it just doesn't come out in the softer way that most feminine energies are used to, okay? And some of you might not even realize that the masculine energy is sensitive too. So that's another thing Spirit is bringing up here, because you might not realize, because the masculine has been hard on you, or, rough with the way they express themselves to you, you might have not realized that the masculine is also sensitive. So those of you who have been, straight out and rough, that's hurt the masculine's feelings also, okay? You have to realize also that masculines are empaths. There's a lot of empaths in masculine energies also. Even though they might not show it, they are sensitive, okay? So, interesting, okay? All right, so let's see here. So yeah, masculine is at a pause right now, trying to figure out what it is that they want to invest in next, okay? When it comes to this connection, what they need, what are their resources, what can they give you, okay? But when they think about this, they think about the past, okay? And the past is creeping up on how whatever they did to you in the past, okay, they haven't fully healed the swords energy of the past, okay? And they know that it's kind of been like a storm is what I'm getting, okay, from this energy. And for some of you that you felt manipulated by them, they really feel bad to manipulate you. When it comes to possibly you, like, kind of what is it called, stringing you along is what I'm getting from Spirit, like stringing you along into thinking maybe things are going to happen quicker than it's supposed to. Okay, so I feel that the masculines really want to heal the past, whatever past that they messed up, okay? Whatever they caused a lot of pain to is what I'm getting. And I feel like a lot of you, it has to do with communication. Like I said, the masculine energy has been really rough to some of you with the way they speak to you and communicate, okay? And some of you also, you see it as rough too, the way they just go cold on you, ignore you. Some of you ignore you for days, for weeks at a time, some of you months. You can't comprehend that. And so they feel bad for all the times that they ignored you and they went cold on you. And they feel because of that, it's like this connection did not take off. It didn't have victory. And a lot of them know that they lost you because of this. It's like it was supposed to move forward, but it didn't. And now they're realizing it has to do with them. So I feel like the masculine is actually taking responsibility on their own. I don't think a lot. Let me know if you're communicating with your masculine in the comments, because I feel like a lot of you are not. So they're realizing this. Yeah. Look at that. See how you both mirror one another. The 6 of Wands. Okay. So what I'm getting with this energy is that regardless of what the masculine did, okay, the bad things, I'm just going to say called bad, and that you can put in whatever that is. I feel that some of you also are just recognizing certain things that you did to not make this connection prosper or move forward together, okay? So, a lot of things here, we don't have time to put all the scenarios down, but some of you are actually realizing that you had a part of this, and that's great, because it takes two regardless of whatever the masculine does, because I do get a lot of people who like to blame the masculines and just push them down, and talk a lot of smack about the masculine energy, but they do not they don't really talk about all the things that they need to work on to make a relationship work, okay? Because it takes two guys regardless, okay? And yeah. So my feminines here want to get out of the deceptive energy, and I feel that for some of you, besides whatever betrayal you've experienced with the masculine, you getting over that, and also for some of you, you realizing that there was a lot of things, a lot of parts of yourself that you were holding back from the masculine. Okay, I'm getting this people pleaser trait for some of you. Like, okay, I'm not going to tell them this, or I'm not going to show this part of me. This is a part of, like, this is basically the real parts of you being hidden from the masculine. Okay. And that contributing, okay, to this connection not being successful. And some of you are realizing that the masculine sabotaged this connection because you know that this is such a beautiful connection. And you realizing that you also contributed to the sabotage, okay? I know for some of you that's going to trigger you. This is not a blame game, guys, okay? This is not spirit. It keeps always telling me, when it comes to this energy, this twin flame, soulmate, divine feminine, divine masculine, this is not a blame game, okay? Your ego is what blames, okay? So this is about taking ownership and responsibility for your actions or the lack of action, okay? So when it comes to the feminines, I feel that a lot of parts of you, your real parts, were held back from the masculine energy. And it's because for a lot of you, the masculine was controlling the connection, controlling the dynamics, controlling all that. Whoa, I just got a shooting right in my head. Like energy shooting up my head. Okay, so that's for a lot of you. A lot of you needed to hear that. That it's kind of like you took your control and you just gave it to the masculine, okay? And it's okay. That happened, you know it now. So that's why they're preparing you, because you can't be in a relationship that is sustainable and not be your true self. No more hiding. No more trying to please people, okay? And so, pleasing the masculine or anybody, as a matter of fact. Some of you have done things or not done things because of fear of what the masculine is going to do. So let's say you wanted to tell the masculine something, feminines, you didn't say it. You didn't speak your truth because you thought the masculine was going to get up and leave. And then what happened was you never said it and they still got up and left. You know what I mean? It's like you attracted that fear. Wow. Say it, spirit, say it, because I'm getting energy rush in my head right now, because that is like very, what spirit's saying is that's very dominant in these connections, okay? That the feminine has always tried to impress the masculine. And then the masculine has been always trying to tell the feminine what they want to hear. So it's kind of like you both deceived one another when it comes to your truth, okay? For whatever reasons. And that's not what that's not what a true love connection is what spirit is saying. So both of you have been lying to each other in some sense, okay? To some sense. And I know that's hard for you all. I'll let you all soak it in. Don't be mad at me. I'm just the messenger. Okay? This is about coming out of the stress, coming out of, sleepless nights, and accepting. This is about acceptance, guys. Okay? This is about both of you, the feminine, the masculine, accepting their contribution to this connection failing. Or not moving forward, okay? Not prospering together. Some of you had so many plans, okay? I'm going to pull one more for the masculine and then the feminine. What else do we need to know about the masculine energy? Whoa. All right, some of you, I just got the Knight of Cups, wanted to peep out. That's for a few of you. Masculine coming in, possibly with an apology, making an offer. Guys, I just want to let you know, on my channel, when I say offer, it doesn't mean a marriage offer, okay? I just wanted to make that clear. Most of the time, it's not a marriage offer, okay? I don't want to mislead anybody into thinking the masculine is going to come back and is going to get on their knees and propose or whatever, okay? I don't like to sugarcoat things. That's not my thing, okay? So let's see. Masculines. What else do we need to know about? Oh my God, I can't make this up. You both are completely mirroring each other. This could be mirror flame. Do you all know? I don't know if you all know what a mirror flame is. Look it up if you don't, but some of you do definitely have mirror flames, and you're going through the same emotions that your masculine is going through, okay? Like, I don't want to be up at night, you know, keep thinking of this, rolling around in bed, you know, losing sleep. We're both stressed out. You both are stressed out, and it has a lot to do with you both are feeling the same things. Like, I failed. I contributed to the failing of this relationship. I really like that because it's acceptance. Because the ego, okay, the lower parts of your ego, guys, lower parts, because there are beneficial parts to your ego, the higher parts that actually help you. But the lower part of your ego never wants you to accept things. They don't want you to accept truths, okay? So I think both of you are getting ready to accept the truths of yourself. Okay, this was in reverse. I'm going to find out why. Why is this in reverse? This is the Empress card, guys, for my Divine Feminines. Ego. But this is good because this is in reverse, meaning some of you are you're releasing the ego, okay? So that part of the ego that is holding on to that blame game, okay? Which is really good. And also holding on to the attachment of expectations from the masculine. So Spirit just said that some of you have been really raising the bar so high that, okay, how do I say this? Oh my God. They're like talking to me philosophically, okay? You've raised the bar so high that you kind of fell under the bar. I don't know how to say this, guys. I hope that makes sense. It's very yeah, you've expected so much from the masculine and taken away your focus of what work you're supposed to be doing on yourself, that you have not flourished, have not evolved into the feminine energy the way you were supposed to. Has a lot to do with the ego, okay? Blame game. And not working on yourself. Focusing so much on the masculine of what they're going to do. What are they going to do? How are they going to impress me? How are they going to, you know, come back that you fell through the cracks? Okay? And this is about receiving. So it's like so much you focus on the masculine, raise the bar high of what you expect from the masculine, that you couldn't receive. You were not in the state of receiving as an empress, okay? Yeah, some of you, I just got lost compassion for them because your ego's like, okay, they need to do this, they need to do that, they need to change. They, you know, a lot of like blame game is what I'm getting, okay? And it's okay, guys, we're all been there, okay? It's just about acceptance. Okay, yeah, that's why you've lost hope. Some of you are waiting for a miracle. A lot of you are, you know, you've lost hope when it comes to the masculine releasing all this baggage, whatever they've been carrying around, the chip on their shoulder, when they communicate with you or when they see you. You've lost hope, okay? But this is what I'm getting. Fate. Okay, this is the wheel of fortune here. I feel that a lot of you just know are accepting that it's just going to take time, and whatever's fated is going to happen at the perfect timing. You know, I know some of you are sick of hearing divine timing, but it truly is. There's things that are moving around behind the scenes that you are unaware of, okay? Even if you talk to your masculine every day, doesn't matter. There's things they're not aware of. There's a lot of things they're not aware of. And here, what it's telling me is that trusting in the fate, okay? And some of you are just processing the emotions, a lot of things that you have not expressed to the masculine, a lot of parts of you haven't given, and you know, a lot of you. So what I'm getting with this energy is like, you know how you expect things from the masculine, and you feel like they don't tell you everything, you feel like they don't express their love to you, they're not verbal with their, you know, loving expression. They don't tell me they love me. They don't tell me they miss me. They don't tell me all these things. And it's like some parts of you, spirit here is saying there's a lot of emotions you've been holding back on too of expressing. True emotions, okay? But there's some good news, guys. There's some good news coming. There is definitely good news. Okay, so what else do they need to know? Okay. Wow, this is getting longer than I anticipated, as always. So let's see. Anything else we need to know about the masculine energy? Okay. What is this about? Wow, a lot of wake-up calls for the masculine this time. Ooh. Okay. So, this is interesting. So, whoever, the masculine, realized that when they walked away from you, they gave up a very important, like I'm getting a very special person. It's like they're now realizing how special you are. Okay, and it's like they have regrets of ending this, is what I'm getting, because they betrayed themselves. Okay, they betrayed themselves. Look at this Three of Swords. Masculine is in this energy where it's like, I betrayed you, I betrayed my feminine, I did not see their value, and I really betrayed myself, is what I'm getting. Look at that. Mirror. Devil. Okay? Whatever lower energies they were in that they let get in the way of this connection to prosper, all the plans you had together, they screwed it up, and they realized how much they betrayed themselves. You know what's so interesting? I'm feeling this, like, the heart is growing fonder of the masculine, and it's because they're getting definitely a wake-up call. Like, I feel that spirit is really awakening their heart energy. Look at that. See? They don't want to do this anymore. Oh my God, this is like all a mirror reading. What is going on here? A lot of you are mirror flames. Look at this. 7 of Swords. They don't want to do this. It's like you both don't want to lie to each other anymore. You both want to come together and just speak truths. Just, really get to know each other on the deepest level here. Okay. Anything else? The masculine. We need to know about the masculine spirit. They don't want to. They want to be honest with you. They want to tell you the truth. This is what they want. This is what they want to give you. This is basically, a loving, caring energy, a sincere, loving, caring energy. And they know that you deserve that now. Okay? They want to make peace. Wow. And they want to take a leap of faith and start fresh with you. That's for sure. Okay? So guys, I hope that this has helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments and give this video a like. Anything else? 10 of Pentacles. Whatever my feminines are doing right now, releasing, it's making its way to the 10 of Pentacles. That's what Spirit just said. Whatever you do, your daily ritual, guys, whatever it is, because each of you have different stuff that you're doing. And whoever's not doing, start. It's making your way to 10 of Pentacles energy, okay? Even to those who are, they just said, building your career or restarting a career is what I'm getting. Switching careers, career transitions. It's paving the way to this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So guys, I wish you all the best. I hope you're safe and you're in peace wherever you are in the world, and many, many blessings and peace out to all of you. Take care.